Vasher11 here, doing a review on the SD Gundam Astray Red frame from the Gundam Seed series. I like this model. It was fun to build. Overall, he's pretty good. Anyway, his color scheme's pretty basic: white, red, black, little bit of gray underneath his chest, as you can see. Green eyes. There's a green piece on his head. There's a green metallic sticker on the back of his head. He has red back of the head with black painted in, backpack, white beam sabers, which they're just like attached to his main body where you can't take them off. Paint job, not very good. I didn't paint this, not my model, but you see it's unfinished, I should say. Anyway, articulation could be better. This is kind of the downfall of this guy. His head can only move that much to the side, and that's pushing these beam sabers. Move up and down. His arms move forward and backward like that. Can go in and out. Pretty good, actually. And then it can go a full 360. Bend at the elbow. Rotate at the elbow. And the wrist also rotates. So pretty good arm articulation. Waist articulation, same as the head. Can only move so far. Yeah, it's not very good. Albeit it's an SD model, I didn't expect much. But actually this is better than some of the old ones where it's just there. Can't really move anything. So it's pretty good. The legs suck for articulation. They hardly move any forward or backward. Well, that's really only the bad part. Other than that, they move that far out, and it's actually, you can stand pretty well on one foot. It's pretty good balance, articulation, good joints, and then it moves. Can rotate 360 also. Almost everything except for the waist, the shoulders, the hands, and the shoulders, or the elbows, are on ball joints. So pretty good articulation. So the feet can wiggle back and forth, move forwards and backwards. They can also rotate 360. So you can get some pretty decent poses out of these. But they do the down foot, I call it, which is not bad, but I don't really understand it. I mean, if you put it in a base and have it doing that, it's fine. Then another thing is the backpack. Just like the 1/100 scale model, it moves down, but in a weird way. You can, oops. Yeah, see, these fall off pretty easily. You put it right here on the backpack. Yeah, it doesn't. The sabers don't move with the backpack like in the 1/100 model, but it's an SD model, so can't expect much out of it. It's still pretty good. It made it so it moves, so that's pretty good. Although it's kind of hard to get out of that bottom joint. Sorry, I got cold. Yeah, right here is painted black. You get a little detail on the V fin. Yeah, so that's it for articulation. It's pretty good. Good for an SD, I should say. Now, accessories. It's got the shield, of course, which you can either put in the hand, or you could put on the arm, kind of to the side. Get in there. Like that. Works pretty well. Beam saber, which I love how this beam saber is. If you look right there, it has the little flare. I really like that. It's an SD model. You don't expect much with the beam sabers, but they did good. Just put it right in the hand. And then last but not least, the beam rifle. All gray. And you just put it right in the hand. which it's kind of loose to where it like doesn't really want to stay, but you can still get some pretty good poses out of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the SD Red frame. Now, what I want to show you is a custom one I did, the green frame Astray. Yeah, I like it. Everything's the same, basically all the same articulation, everything like that, except for the paint, which is of course green, as you can tell. And then I painted right here. There's a couple painting differences I did. Yeah, I like this guy. And the joints, they're a little bit more solid because of the paint. It helps keep it solid, or helps stick in there. Something like, oops. Yeah. Anyways, here's the shield, which is basically the same, the black with green instead of red on the side of the arm. And the shields, they're kind of easy to make fall out, or not make fall out, but they fall out sometimes, and it gets a little annoying after a while. Now here's the beam saber. I originally painted the beam gold, but I went over it with red because it looked okay at first, but then I had second thoughts about it. So now it has kind of like a gold sheen to it, which I think gives it a pretty neat effect. So you just put it in the hand. And now, the beam rifle. I painted this silver. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. It's not the greatest camera. It's not the greatest camera. I think you can tell the shininess a little bit. This one, it's a little lighter. Yeah, I painted this one silver. And because the paint helps it stick in the hand a little bit easier, so it's not as loose. And I painted the green scope on there. If you get them, some of the parts, they require painting because they look kind of blah, but the shield will be all white, and it doesn't look that great. And the waist, I took off the stickers and just painted them green because I thought that looked a lot better. Yeah, so you might want to do a little painting with this guy. Overall, I really like these guys. They're really neat. Of course, this one's my brother's. He did this. He made it. Did the paint job and everything. Yeah, I like these guys. Pretty fun to build. They're a nice little collection, or a nice little addition to any collection. So yeah, I'm Vash11, and I'll see you next time.